So I know you have your milestones that you discuss in your book, but what does it take to find those deals? What are you looking at? Well, previously and today it might be different now, right? What you're looking for, but some tips would be welcome.
Sure, sure. I can give you two tips, and I'll actually tie them into keystone concepts from the book, like you had suggested, which is keystone concept number 5 is cash flow is king, right? And so, and I wrote this book before this rapid interest rate environment, right? This rapid rise in the interest rates, and I said in the book, hey, look, I don't know what's going to happen with interest rates and things will change over time. But as long as you have a property that cash flows, you'll be in good shape. And we see that bearing out today where properties that had really good, really strong cash flow maybe have reduced any distributions they were doing, or maybe they're not doing distributions at all right now. But that cash flow, they had that cushion. And that's allowing them to ride out this interest rate environment that we're at right now. And, who knows? Some people say we're at the top and it's going to start coming down soon. I don't know. Is that a year from now? Is that a month from now? No one's really sure. But if you have that cash flow, it doesn't matter because you can cover your debt service payments and you just ride it out. I mean, there's market cycles. Things go up, then they go down, then they go back up, and then they go back down. Nobody knows when that's going to happen or for how long. So cash flow is king. So I still believe looking for cash flowing properties, preferably with a fixed rate, long term debt, is a very smart way to approach real estate. The other thing that I will say in terms of my approach is as a on the active side as a general partner, I think that I believe it's keystone concept number 2 in my book, which is persistence. And persistence is Julie Andrews is attributed with saying that persistence is falling 19 times and then succeeding on the 20th, right? So that is what it really takes, I think, to be successful in this business and in any business. I learned this back in my acting days, and it's carried through my whole life. Is that just because you fall or you fail, or you don't pass an audition, or you don't get a property, doesn't mean that you're not going to get the next one, and it doesn't mean that you give up. You have to keep going. It took me 2 years to get my first deal as a sponsor. 2 years of underwriting deals. I underwrote, I think it was like 105, 106 deals.
Whoa.
I don't know. I counted it. I put it in the book, the number. Maybe it was 114, somewhere around there. Deals before I got my first deal. And those were not deals that just came across my, those were deals I actually put into a spreadsheet and underwrote, did a full underwriting on them. And, out of that, over 100 units, I made offers on a handful of them, and then I finally got one, right? But it takes persistence if this is something that you want to do. I hope that through my experience and the things that I've learned along the way, when I'm working with people who are in my coaching program, that I'm helping them shortcut that process. And a lot of them have been able to shortcut that process and get a lot further, a lot faster. But it is something that takes time.